A gesture of kindness for her friend nearly cost a Mobile woman her life and left her with painful chemical burns on her face and her body. 25-year-old Quishay Williams is in the Mobile jail tonight, charged with assault, accused of attacking her friend with some sort of caustic liquid. 27-year-old Jasmine Clausel is a single mom and a nursing student in Mobile. She's now at the University Hospital being treated for burns. Darwin Singleton from our sister station has the story.
I'm not really even mad, honestly. My feelings is hurt.
Tonight, it's both emotional and physical pain that has 27-year-old Jasmine Clausel in this hospital bed. She has chemical burns to her face and left eye after being doused with a caustic fluid, the burns extending down to other parts of her body. And this was no accident.
Whatever she mixed together, it was strong enough to burn like holes in my couch.
The horrific ordeal all began on February 11th, says Jasmine, when she invited her friend Quishay Williams to come stay at her home in Mobile after Quishay found herself and her dog homeless in Atlanta. 2 weeks later, says Jasmine, her house guest was behaving less than grateful.
It was just like a lot of complaining, like her energy was just off. She was doing like a lot of moping around.
By Monday of this week, Jasmine says she had had enough. Before she got herself and her 4-year-old son ready for school that morning, she says she told Quishay it was time for her to go.
So like she got up, she started like packing her things and like, I didn't think nothing of it. So I went back in my room, in my bathroom, and I finished, getting myself ready for school before I woke my son up to get him ready for school.
And while she was doing that, Jasmine said she heard someone putting something in the microwave. Moments later, she says, Quishay was standing in front of her, holding a cup of something.
She just flipped, she was just like, I'm not going nowhere. What you gonna do? You gonna put me out? You gonna make me leave? And she just flipped. So it was I could tell at that moment that the situation was gonna get out of control.
As she called 911, Jasmine says she saw her guest force her way further into the house. By this time, Jasmine's grandfather had awakened and tried to intervene. But moments later,
it threw whatever was in the cup, in my face.
It burned, blinding her in one eye. But with the other, she saw something even more chilling.
I remember I don't know, I think I seen her reaching down at her, and that's when I seen a gun.
A struggle began between the two. Jasmine says her grandfather managed to grab the gun away, but Jasmine says her attacker then used broken glass to stab her hands. Eventually, though, Jasmine got the upper hand.
Afterwards, she was just basically telling me to let her go, and I just kept telling her no, I'm not letting you go. You tripping, you need to chill out. Tonight, Quishay Williams is doing just that in a cell in Mobile's Metro Jail, while Jasmine, her mother, and her 4-year-old son sit in a hospital room. Jasmine still doesn't know why their friendship took such a horrific turn.
So I want to start by giving our praises to the Heavenly Father, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, RAWCHAA, QADASH. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, who the Lord have set up to show us the way to the kingdom of heaven. 2 Timothy 3, verse 1. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. And tell me we're not seeing that now. Tell me we're not in the last days based on that precept. Perilous times. Look up that word perilous. Outline of biblical usage: hard to do, to take, to approach, hard to bear, troublesome, dangerous, harsh, fierce, savage. Tell me that article and many more articles and many more news that we wake up to daily don't tell you that we are in the last days based on this precept. Strong's definition to the idea of reducing the strength, difficult, example, dangerous, or implication, furious, fierce, perilous. Tell me we're not in dangerous times. Left, right, and center. All throughout the four corners of the earth. Matthew 24, verse 12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. And that word iniquity is sin upon sin. And that's the era we living in right now. Sin upon sin. Everybody's say they're sinful. Everybody. We all sinful. But some of us are trying not to sin. Some of us are trying to do the right thing. So you can plainly see the love of many is waxing cold. This lady taking her friend in her house. And you see what her friend trying to do? Try to kill her. So it's evident we're in them times, man. It's evident. But Lord's will is less was edifying. So all praises and glory to the Heavenly Father, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, RAWCHAA, QADASH, SHALOM.